It's 9 a.m., and this is Peoria, Arizona, in suburban Phoenix. I just stopped in front of the Walmart neighborhood market, and I'm going to go in and buy some stuff. I'll show you how I got here. Ride along with me. In a long life, I've always enjoyed being on the edge of change, and it seems a little strange to be right there before everybody else is. There are other people who are doing this. This is called micromobility. Welcome to the future. No, I don't mean that micromobility is just recumbent trikes. It's any way that people move from place to place other than surrounded by uh, sheet metal and tires and an engine, things like that. It can include walking. I rode my first trike in a neighborhood without sidewalks. It must have been built, I don't know, late 1950s. They just didn't think anyone was going to do anything other than drive a car. I had to ride out in the street. By the way, this was in Mankato, Minnesota. It was a long time ago, 1960s. Wonder if they ever went back and put in sidewalks. Hope they did. When we moved to Minneapolis, I saw sidewalks for the first time. Not that they did me any good, because I was riding a bike by then. And of course, there was no place for bikes. They just had to go out there and share the road with cars. Then I grew up, turned 18, and the next year I left Minneapolis and moved to Phoenix, where having a car was just a natural thing to do. Never even occurred to me there was any other way to do it. By the way, for you locals, that's up on Camelback Mountain on Wonderview Road. The sky looks kind of threatening, but I'm figuring it won't rain. I saw somebody carrying an umbrella, but I think I'll be okay. I lived in Los Angeles during my late 20s and early 30s, and that's when I got the Mustang. Yes, that was a 5.0. Nobody walks in LA. Well, only a nobody walks in LA. I sometimes did walk, because I was a nobody, but I preferred to drive. By the time I got back to Phoenix in my 30s, I decided I would buy a bicycle and ride a little bit again. Felt good. I do see some micromobility people around here, but not much. Sometimes I'll see people on bicycles or scooters or wheelchairs or electric scooters. But most people around here travel by car. And it's going to be that way for quite a while. Because this is a transitional period. And there will still be cars. They'll be self-driving, and there'll be a lot more micromobility. It's the future. I'm an old history buff, and I like to compare it to what happened here in Phoenix when horses kind of went away and were replaced with automobiles. This is downtown Phoenix in 1904, and I can just imagine how angry that old timer was. Out of my way! Get a horse! Yes, I know that change can be a very scary thing, and micromobility will be a big change for a lot of people. Cities will start to accommodate micromobility. There'll be lanes for bicycles. Keep an eye out for green paint. And something that most people don't even consider is that micromobility vehicles don't all go the same speed, so they'll need different spaces. They'll be low and slow, like me, or someone in a wheelchair, or people walking, and then medium speed, and then higher speed for e-bikes. Well, here we are at Jack in the Box already. Time for a short pit stop, rest up a little bit, hit the road again. Thanks for riding along with me. See you next time.